something about it. Now, I don't know if they'll go so far as to enact the 25th Amendment or to talk him into resigning based on this cognitive issue and admit that they were wrong about that. But there are other ways that they could get rid of him. And I see them looking the other way while some of this Hunter Biden stuff blows up and maybe just letting him fall on his sword like that. I think that they will look for opportunity to throw him under the bus in the next few years and or in the next few months and try to get rid of him, because I think that they also know he cannot make it to the end of this term in 2024.
Well, that was former White House physician and Congressman Ronny Jackson on the program earlier this month, questioning Joe Biden's ability to lead amidst talk on both sides of the aisle about who will be the Democrat nominee in 2024, despite Joe insisting that he plans to run for re-election. This is the president's approval rating hit a new low this week of 38%. Joining me right now on whether Biden will be on the ballot in 2024, let alone finish this first term, is Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk. He's out with a new book, The College Scam: How America's Universities Are Bankrupting and Brainwashing Away the Future of America's Youth. He is here along with Miranda Devine, a Fox News contributor and author of The Laptop from Hell: Hunter Biden, Big Tech, and the Dirty Secrets the President Tried to Hide. Good morning to you both. Thank you so much for being here. Miranda, I want to get to your latest reporting that you say proves Joe Biden knew about Hunter's deals. But first, do you agree with Ronny Jackson that he may not be able to finish this first term?
Look, I think there's probably a 50-50 chance of that, although the big obstacle for the Democrats changing horses midstream is Kamala Harris, whose popularity is really rock bottom and her performance is woeful. But look, Joe Biden has done what they brought him in to do, and that was to fool American voters into thinking that he was a moderate, that he would unify the country, that he was honest Joe. And I think the opinion polls show you that the American people have been red-pilled. They now see who Joe Biden really is, and there's no coming back from that. So I think probably they'll use long COVID or some health reason to bundle him off if they do decide to do that. I don't think that they will use the Hunter Biden embarrassment that is going to come down the pike next year. But Joe Biden certainly won't want to give that any credence. So whether or not they use Joe Biden's sort of feebleness to morally blackmail the Republicans into not pressing hard on his family's corruption is another issue.
Charlie, what about the Democrats and their plans to set up a different candidate for 2024? We've got a new survey by University of New Hampshire. Pete Buttigieg is leading the pack. Joe Biden comes in at number 2. Kamala Harris is at number 7. Your thoughts on his own party setting the stage for a different candidate?
Yeah, there's so much to take away from that poll. The sitting vice president is number 7 in a New Hampshire poll, and the head of transportation is number 1. Anyway, so look, I don't think Joe Biden's going to run in 2024. I actually think he's going to finish his term because he's actually more useful that way. Whether it be some sort of health excuse or whether it be some sort of legal excuse that they don't actually say publicly, it's all about politics. The approval ratings are just abysmal, especially with younger voters, by the way, Maria. And we're seeing a great realignment happen right now that are making a lot of Democrats incredibly nervous. Hispanics are becoming Republicans in record numbers. Young people are defecting from the Democrat Party. And because of this, I think Democrats are saying, wait a second, we have to get a new leader and change things completely.
And then a very serious situation developing around China. China's watching Biden's weakness, preparing a power grab, not just in Taiwan, but right here on U.S. soil, including at dozens